Hello. Today we're going to be talking about Hive, rigging in Hive. As you can see, our character is running in Unity, the game engine, as well as Maya. So this can really allow you to rig your characters very quickly and get them up and running. So let's go ahead and dive in and look at some of the features and how to get started. So some of the features you can see we have FK and IK as well. Let's switch over to this, and you can see our IK is working as well, and you can see it has all the features you'd expect with a professional rig. Some of these controls I did add on, which I'll show you how to do that in a second. So we have some controls that aren't native to the rig, but they're very easy to add on. I did with the hair as well, and it just takes just a few button presses to get those extra or custom controls working as you want. My weight painting probably could be better, especially with the face. But you can see this does have the controls you'd want, and you can see the little I don't know if you call this a pinch, I don't know what you call it, but it works. Looks cool. Where are my teeth? Oh, there they are. Also these teeth to come out, which is cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and look at rigging in Hive and how simple it is. So simple as installing your plugin, coming down and clicking on Hive Auto Rigger. And you can see we have these different presets right here. These are just individual parts. I like to come down and use these templates right here. The template I used for this character, I believe it was bipod face. Now, if you are doing game engine, you might not need the face. Probably won't need the face unless you're doing animation, facial animation. But since my character did have some facial animation, I did go ahead and do the bipod face, which does take longer to rig. Once your little character comes in, let's quickly make a selection. I guess I already did. Alright, so it's very easy just to scale your rig down. I think we use this one to scale it down. But very easy just to scale it down, and you just put these guys into place. Very simple to do. If you've used auto rigger before, you kind of know what you're doing. And the way I like to work is I only like to do one side, and then what's cool is you can just grab your control and just apply symmetry, and it'll go ahead and go down the chain. Now, I'm not going to rig this character, obviously, but I do want to show you a few things on this that will make rigging easier. Alright, one thing that this does have that's nice is if you grab your control, you can go ahead and toggle your orients. These are super useful and necessary if you want to bend your fingers correctly. As you can see, if our fingers were right here, our joints would be fine. That'd be nice. So that's very nice feature to have. You can just quickly, toggle those, and then of course you would just mirror this guy over at right here, making it very quickly, get those joints in. Now, the face rig is a bit of a pain to do. They do have different characters, and you can go ahead and kind of reverse engineer and see where they put the bones for if you get lost with that, doing the face area. For the eye, what will make it easier to do is if you grab the eye and let's see. I think there's a tool that lets you put a rivet or locator in the middle, and that'll make it easier to rig that. It might actually be in rigging. Let's see. Okay, there it is, right here. So once you have that in, you can go ahead and grab this guy. You can grab your eye and just go ahead and click V and just snap it right there. So that way you can easily get your eye into place. Obviously, I'm not really rigging this character. But yeah, the rigging is super simple to do in here. Now, if you're wondering how I did the, for instance, the bag or the hair, there are two ways you can do this. One way is just going ahead and selecting the FK chain. And you would just go ahead and bring your chain into place. Like right here, this will be for the hair. Scale it down. And once you have it in its right place, you would just go ahead and take this right here, and you would parent it to the head joint, which is, I think it's, let's delete that. I think the head joint is right here. So you just go ahead and parent it. And the cool thing about this is it is non-destructible, so you can go ahead and go back and forth between these different tabs. And you can test out your rig. It does take a minute to go back and forth. That's really the only downside about using Hive. It is a little slow. Alright. And I have no idea which one is the neck. No, that's not it. Nope. Alright, and you can see it is working as expected. It's moving with the rig, which is what we want. So super easy to do that with. The other way to do it is to do it kind of normally, where you just come up to your skeleton, you would create your joints. So let's put some right here. That's what we want. Got some awesome hair joint going on. And you would grab it and let's get out of here. Joins the Hive, and you would just go ahead and click convert. And you can see it is converted to the thing. And I think we have to go back to controls and then come back to preg, and then it'll look just like this. Well, that's the other way to do it. Very easy to work with Hive. I like it a lot. When you need to parent your skin to it, you just go to the skeleton tab, and you work how you normally would. I will quickly look at how to do that, and then I'll show you how the polish looks. Now Hive does have, so you just grab your character, grab this, and then skin, and then there you go. Oh, actually some good weights. That's surprising. But yeah, let's look at the polish. So let's go back to here, and we'll look at the polish. So the polish, it gives you your joints, and I think it hides the skeleton in here somewhere. I'm not sure where they hid the skeleton. Okay, yeah, skeleton's hidden right here. And the skeleton is needed for when you want to export your animation to Unity. I found that the Unity Hive does have a Unity exporter. I did not get it to work correctly, so I had to go ahead and bake the animation to the character and then export it with the bones, which that ended up working, doing it that way, where you grab your bones, grab your character, and where's bake? Go into keys, and you bake your simulation, clicking bake, and once you bake, just export each selection, and just use your normal export, and that'll work sending it to Unity. I did not get it to work with a Hive exporter. Don't know why, but yeah. One thing when you send it to Unity, anything with the bones will be exported, but this is a this is based upon a curve. This is not with Hive, but just something to know. This is based on a curve. So this rig did not get exported because it's only bones that get taken to Unity. Curves and stuff don't make it over. So I will have to figure out something to do with the necklace to get it to go over Unity. But yeah, Hive does have other things in it. It actually has quite a few things. Has some modeling, some topology stuff. Has some characters as well, which is pretty cool. Mainly just talking about Hive rigging today. But yeah, try it out, and yeah, let me know how you like Hive. I'm loving it so far. You pay $40 and you have access to these tools, and you do have access to the training videos. Only bad thing about that is they aren't quite up to date. For instance, with the new facial rig, talking about the placement of the joints and stuff, the videos over that are covering a few updates back, which is it's a little annoying, but hopefully they'll add some new updated videos about doing the facial rigging. But yeah, Hive is awesome, and $40. So yeah, let me know what you think about Hive, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.